Hi ladies, Ali here from Clear Skin and Wellbeing. So today I thought I would do some yoga for the eye wrinkles. But before I do, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe and also please like. I upload 3 times a week and it's anything from skincare yoga, skincare reviews, to also a touch of hair and also some wellness. Right, so first things first, when doing any form of yoga on the face, I always make sure my face is thoroughly clean and also that my hands are clean, so you're not sort of transferring any bacteria or anything onto the face. Now, if you do have mature skin which is quite dry, it's always quite a good idea to add something to the face before applying any form of oil. So what I'm going to do, I have here, and I have done this on my previous video, is just a spritz spray just to give some moisture to the face. So you could use a serum or you could use a moisturizer, just something to make it nice and soft before applying on the oil. So I'm just going to do a couple of spritz and I'll just let that soak in, maybe tap it in slightly. Particularly these areas. Now, when I do my facial yoga, I'm always making sure that I'm sat down and that I'm nice and balanced and basically in alignment. You don't want to be hunched over, shortening the neck, and you want to be able to sit up tall and be nice and aligned with the soles of the feet on the ground. Not, you don't want to be sat with your feet crossed. And so you're kind of then ready. So once I've washed my face, I'll put my spray on, I will then apply some oil. And I've just got a organic rosehip oil here. Now it's really important to put some form of oil, some form of slip on the face, because if you don't, if you suddenly just do yoga exercises and you're wearing foundation or makeup, it's going to get cakey and you're going to be stretching the skin, maybe even if it's just minutely, and it's probably not a good idea. So it's good to have fresh, clean skin, a little bit of moisturizer, serum, or as I say with mine, with my spritz spray, and then just a couple of drops. I'm just going to get it here of some. I use rosehip oil. They call it the natural retinol. You could use any other type of oil. Just make sure it is plant-based rather than mineral is what I would recommend. I would warm it up in the hand and then just gently apply it. Although we're going to be working these parts here, I still like to apply it everywhere, because at the end I always like to just do a little bit lymphatic drainage to make sure that when you're working, after you finish working on the face, you're relieving any toxins within the face. Right, I think I might just tie my hair back. That's a good idea. Right, now we're ready to go. So the first thing I would do is I would just stimulate this part here by just doing a little bit of tapping. It's a bit like going to the gym, as I've said in my previous video, that you don't suddenly go to the gym and do a full workout. You would actually do some stretches first. And it's the same with doing some face yoga. I think it's really, personally for me, important to just get the face ready. And also to just, take a few deep breaths and just sort of calm down the nervous system and make it your time. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to, just very gently, just tap the face all around the hair, like all around the bone here. You don't want to be going up too high. This part here is one of the finest parts of the skin. You don't want to be aggravating it and doing too much, so you never want to go over that line of that bone. So just some gentle tapping just here where the crow's feet, any lines could be. And I'm just going to tap across there. Right, maybe a bit more elsewhere. Right, so we're all ready, we're all primed, we're ready now for face yoga. Now the first thing I would like to do is just do a little bit of stretch, not too much. When you're doing any facial yoga exercises, you don't want to be creating any more lines, so you don't want to be crunching the face, and you also don't want to be tightening and feeling, you know, you need to let everything relax. And so I'm just going to work on these parts here. So I'll get my fingers here, my 2 fingers, I'm going to do on both sides, and you just gently just hold it in place without scrunching anywhere else or creating any lines. You just want to slowly try to move the under eye to the top, and you can almost like slightly flinch in a moment, as if you're slightly closing the eye, and you can feel the muscle just there. Because it's so delicate around this area, you don't need to be doing lots of really heavy motions of massage or anything like that. It's real micro movements. May look silly, but it does make a difference just to tone up those muscles. So let's do it a few more times. I'll show you here a bit closer. So you're going so you're just moving this part as if you're closing your eye, just moving that muscle, and by holding this in place you're adding some resistance, but you're also, you can feel the movement, just those mini micro movements. And you could do that 12 times and repeat it, and do it maybe 3 times, 3 sets of 12, just doing that movement. Right, now the second one I'd like to do is one which is the 2-finger squint. So you take this part here and you just open up your eyes a bit. Again, you don't want to be creating any new lines, you don't want to be overstretching at all, just a little bit, and again just closing the eyes, and you can feel the movements here and also here. Let's do it that way. You want me to hold it in here? That's better. You could do one eye at a time, or if you are time limited, you could do 2. Again, relax all the tension in everywhere else on the face, and just use those muscles from here as well as here, and you can feel it. We hold 43 muscles in our face, and again, a bit like going to the gym, you really need to keep working them to keep strengthening them. Right, so we've done that part. So the next one I would do is quite a gentle exercise actually, and again you're sitting straight with your soles of your feet on the ground, and I would actually probably take a few deep breaths. I'll do it now. I'll take a couple of deep breaths from the belly, because you want to get the oxygen to the head if you like. You don't want to breathe through your chest. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and I would probably just do a couple of these first. Right, so now I've done the tapping and I've done that bit, I'm now going to look straight ahead, and then I'm going to use my eyes, and then very slowly, without moving my head, I'm going to go around in a circle. So first of all I'd start with my eyes. It looks a bit silly, but so relax the face and then look up, and then very slowly work the eyes round the face. Again, you're using very, very micro movements, and then all the way back up, and then go round the other way. And you could do this, again, you could probably do this 6 times, or as many times as you like. I'd probably do this a couple of times, going around one way and then going around the other in a very, very slow fashion, but you do use all the muscles. Again, micro movements, but that's all you need on this delicate skin. And that is a really, really good one. And then once you've just done a few of those, a few little exercises, yoga exercises, again, I would just finish off with a bit of tapping. It's all along here. And then once you've finished any tapping around here, try to work it out, start tapping out. So you don't want to leave any toxins around this area. You don't want to be creating bags. And then just move it all out. And it's this point you may want to swallow. As I say, you're just sort of releasing all those. You could probably do the rest just up to maybe work a bit further down. So then you're working again, as I always say, down to the ear, to where these lymph nodes are, and then just give them just a little, just a very, very gentle rub. You don't need to go hard. The lymphatic system is very close to the skin surface. And then the only time I would suggest going down the neck is at the back. You always want to go up the neck from the front, and then just go down. You may want to swallow like I usually do. And then once we get to this part here, you just want to give these a few presses, because whatever toxins and anything you've released in the face has worked its way down, and it's gone down here. And so you now want to release it into the rest of the body, and then that can go for elimination, and and then that's it, you're nice and clear, and you're probably more clear-headed as well. So double bubble in a way, so you're really sort of helping with your wrinkles, and you're actually helping strengthen those muscles here, but you're also relieving some of those toxins within the face. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, please comment down below, tell me what you thought about it. And again, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe, and also please like, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.